Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to my YouTube channel, CAC in the Spotlight. In this video presentation, we are talking about the truth and cognitive dissonance.
First of all, what is cognitive dissonance? In 1957, Leon Festinger published A Theory of Cognitive Dissonance, and it defined the term as a state of mental discomfort that arises from holding two different beliefs or values. This discomfort may also come about if we're pressured to act in a way that goes against our belief system. The mind likes simple things. It also likes consistencies. And if you hold two opposing beliefs, such as I want to stay alive for a long time and I want to smoke a cigarette, the mind is not going to feel so comfortable. So what does the mind do? It attempts to minimize the discomfort in any way that it can. So here lies the most important point that Festinger made in his book. Minimizing discomfort in the mind can be a great motivator. At the time, this idea was quite new, but it's proved to be an interesting explanation for many of the decisions that we make every day.
So to my audience, or anybody who's watching this video, we are dealing with belief systems. And saying that, I'm asking you this. What are your belief systems about spousal abuse? And how do you know if somebody's telling you the truth or whether they're lying to you or not? Let's listen to what a family member had to say.
Mia does acknowledge that there were physical fights like the ones portrayed in the film.
Not condoning it, but during those times, it was common. Everybody did. But the difference is, Daddy's was put up on the big screen. So I asked people that were around during that time, did Daddy do this? Well, they said, well, it wasn't just one-sided the way the movie portrayed it. Well, they would just get into arguments and they would smack each other. I'm not here to badmouth Tina, not at all, because I love her still as if she's my mom. But my whole thing is, I want everyone to know the truth.
So y'all just heard out of Ike Turner's mouth that during that time, Ike and Tina both slapped each other. And it was common for couples to have little, physical disputes in the household. But the things that Ike did to Tina, they were exaggerated and put on the big screen. So we gotta ask ourselves this question. Why invent this lie and why was it perpetuated? And how deep does this lie go? Let's continue.
Mia says what didn't really happen was the rape depicted in the movie.
Go on there.
The rape scene, it was made Hollywood. It didn't happen.
Because
Yes.
Tina has said again in her recent autobiography that she was
Felt like she was raped. There's a big difference between feeling like and actually being raped. Not condoning. Daddy was higher than a kite. When you're on the other side, it's like, let's just get it over with. Do what you gotta do and leave me alone. But a physical, actual rape never happened.
And you've heard it again. Ike Turner just dispelled another common myth about Ike Turner, about some alleged rape scene that was in the Tina Turner movie that never happened. It was all made up for Hollywood. And here's the funny thing, y'all. When you tell somebody about this rape allegation be nothing more than a myth, they will fight you tooth and nail. But why do people want to hold on to this lie, this myth?
Been badmouthed by this Hollywood. Ike Turner, I grew up where Ike Turner was an icon in our neighborhood because he always stopped with his homeboy, brought fries and hamburgers and cokes, and would sit there and talk to us youngsters for 2-3 hours at a time, telling us to stay straight, focus on school, get a decent career together, act like you've got some sense, treat women with respect, and treat your communities with respect. Tina Turner drove around in a matching Rolls Royce, and if you made the bad mistake of confusing the two vehicles, she'd roll the window down, cuss you out, spit at you, tell you you weren't worth a goddamn, and she would treat you like dirt. How else would I do that? Okay, fine. One particular anecdote, personal eyewitness, ears heard, went to a picnic, barbecue, 4 houses down from where the Turners live. Ike was down doing his gardening. He put his trowel down, wiped his hands over, came over and talked to the young men, including me. We all played football for Dorsey High, asked us how the team was doing, talked stuff to us, told us to be in school. He went back. That witch Tina Turner came out the door, started cussing at him. He started talking to her, saying, please, there are children around. Stop that. She wasn't mad at him about a woman. She was mad at him because he had a writer's block on a song they were working on. She could, it looked like, with one of these heavy cast iron head rakes. We thought she'd done him some serious harm. Yeah, we saw that.
And there we have it, y'all. We got some more information from Judge Joe Brown. Leave it to Judge Joe Brown, let him tell it. Ike Turner was an upstanding brother who was a positive influence to the community. He always stopped by, hung out with his brother, chopped it up with him, ate burgers, fries, and drank some Coke with him. Tried to be a positive role model, always giving them good advice on how they should respect the community, respect women, okay, and live a good and righteous life, okay. So now the question is, why are these lies being perpetuated and told about Ike Turner? And the horrible disrespect and poor treatment that Tina Turner has inflicted on other people goes swept under the rug. Even more so, Tina Turner attacked Ike Turner with a cast iron rake, and as Judge Joe Brown said, it appeared that she did some serious harm to that man. How come nobody talks about this? When it comes to Tina Turner, we have been lied to, y'all, and we've been lied to about Ike Turner as well. Ike Turner is not the monster they make him out to be, and Tina Turner is no fucking saint. In this video, I'm responding to some comments that was left into the comment section, one of my most recent uploads, okay? And I gotta shout out these names because these names are very important to me. Number 1, Tina Anderson. She's been very active. Thank you, my darling. Tammy Cook. We got It Too Hop. I hope I'm saying it right. ITTOHOPPE. It Too Hop. And we got Just Z and Angela. So listen, y'all, I want y'all to give these women a big salute because they've been strong, they've been standing up, standing for truth, and they are trying to shine the light on these lies that, Tina Turner helped perpetuate about Ike Turner, okay? And we have to bring these things into the forefront, under the spotlight, because we got to get to a place where we can stand in truth. If we can't stand in truth, we're always going to be weak and we're always going to be defeated as a black community. Tina Anderson wrote, the movie made me think she was a virgin. No wonder it didn't win an Oscar. I researched her. She was having sex with a band member. First, so why was she a virgin in the movie? What do you believe about a virgin and how they should conduct themselves in society? Tina Turner, a virgin, having sex with a band member? Tammy Cook commented, I was a Tina fan since the 80s. I read the books, watched the documentaries, etc. I'm a DV survivor and truly looked up to her. Tina sued an impersonator roughly 2 years ago and won. That was petty, but Judge Joe Brown has been saying this for years and not a peep. If it were truly lies, Tina would have sued him so fast, but she didn't. This and that talk of how difficult and nasty she was, Elton John refused to tour with her. Arsenio Hall has stories how she was very cold towards her children. The movie embellishments never helped the black community nor DV victims. All I can say is, well played. Take everything into consideration and think about it. The claims that Elton John and Arsenio Hall are making is that she's very cold with her children, she's difficult to work with. So look at what It Too Hop has just posted. I was told this back in 2001 by a certified respected musician at the time. And then my darling Tina Anderson comes back in and she says, my thing is this, when she was alive, why didn't her spokesperson speak against what was being said? Is this the truth or what? I believe that we know the truth already. And what is that truth? The truth is that yes, there was violence in the household between Ike Turner and Tina Turner. But this violence was not only coming from Ike Turner towards Tina, but also it was coming from Tina towards Ike. That is to say that this was a mutually abusive relationship. And why is it that the lie has been so damn pervasive and perpetuated so much towards Ike Turner? Well, look at the image you see on the screen here. Destroy this mad brute. Enlist, U.S. Army. This is a negative black stereotype, a caricature that was created by those white people who impressed our ancestors and were so pissed off when we were freed off the plantation, okay? We gotta understand this, people. So let's get into the second part of these comments, y'all. And what I'm gonna do is try to highlight the cognitive dissonance that people are experiencing when they found that Tina Turner was a lying bitch. After glancing over all the evidence that I presented in the video, David had the nerve to say, Maybe you should go look up the interview where Ike admits to hitting Tina Turner for not answering the question quick enough. He said it like it was cool too. And I responded, okay, I can read it for yourselves. And then Natalia Nugent, she said, Tina did not strike Ike. She was abused. It's like, damn, it's like people, y'all don't even want to see the truth that was presented in the video. And another back and forth between me and Natalia, she says, because Ike abused her and she couldn't take it anymore, so she fight back. And I responded, I didn't abuse her, Ike defended himself. Tina Turner is an abuser. Stop enabling abuse by supporting and abusing females. And Natalia responded and she says, first of all, you're lying. Yes, Ike is an abusive. Ike said that he slapped her because she was sad. So stop believing Ike. So listen, y'all, this begs the question. Why is it that when a man is talking about a man being abused, nobody wants to believe him? This is what I mean, y'all, about cognitive dissonance. The belief system right now is that men are predators, they're brute, they're savages, and they are only the ones who are perpetuating the abuse towards women. But what about when a man is suffering abuse? Nobody can ever think that, okay? It doesn't even come into your mind because the belief system is that men are these abusers, okay? And that is what puts these people into the state of cognitive dissonance where they feel discomfort in the mind. And so in order to ease that discomfort, they have to stick with the script, and the script is that men are the abusers, okay? Let's go. All right, y'all, and this is the last comment I want to talk about in this video. And it's coming from this lady named Wanda. And she wrote, I think it's cowardly to post this after her death. her death. Their relationship was not good and abuse is not good. No matter who did it, this video does not change my opinion of Tina. Well, you know what, dear Wanda, this is a classic and perfect example of what Kevin Samuels talked about. Sign language. Okay, this is when women, when they are confronted with the truth that they can no longer deny, they need to shame, insult, guilt, and need to be right. And Wanda, the truth must be had, and the truth must be understood. And because of the lies that people have told about black people throughout the years, black people have lost their lives. Look at this picture. These are Emmett Till and Carolyn Bryant. Now look at this picture. And this is Emmett Till again, after Carolyn Bryant told a lie on him and he was assaulted, brutalized, and murdered by angry white men in a barn. So, lies, they hurt people, they deceive people, and they destroy lives. If you made it to the end of this video, thank you, I appreciate it. So before you leave, do me that favor of hitting the like button, subscribing, leaving a comment, and sharing this content, y'all. This your boy, CAC in the Spotlight. I'm out. Deuces.